makes me happy. With a smile from cheek to cheek and feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. There's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so very much for joining us this evening. For those of you who don't know me, I am the ever joyful, energetic, running on faith, intelligent Jerry Lynn Orocho from Cape Coral, Florida, and I am a senior sales director with Mary Kay. And Cape Coral, Florida is on the Gulf side and very far south, in case you don't know where we are. But I want to know who you are, and I want to know who invited you to watch this video and where you are watching us from. So go ahead and comment. We like our events to be interactive. So what's going to happen tonight, I'm going to set the agenda for you really quickly. What's going to happen tonight is that we are going to share a few of our favorite products with you. And then you're going to hear, you're also going to hear some company information, which we're actually going to start with the company information. Then you're going to hear about our favorite products. And then you're going to hear a story of inspiration and hope. And so we just hope that you will listen with an open heart and an open mind. You know, Mary Kay may or may not be for you, but we are just appreciate your time to be here for the next 30 minutes. So let's hear about this amazing company.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees. powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Then, now, and always. I love hearing that part of the video. So as Jillian said, please comment, share, and post where you are, share with us where you are looking in from, because we want to know that we're able to touch all 50 states to share this great opportunity. So I am Alicia C. Dickerson, and I am in Estero, Florida. I am just a little north of Jillian. So we live in the same place, but we are apart. So wherever you are, this could be for you. So make sure you comment and tell us where you're from. Your consultant could invite you from Alaska, and we want to know that you are here with us. I get to share, my favorite today product, and it's the mascara, the Ultimate Mascara. This is one of the first makeup items I started wearing, because when my sales director found me, I had no makeup on. I did not wear makeup. She actually pulled me to the side to help me. So I thank her so much. But our Ultimate Mascara, it is going to create a look with your lashes that you will not forget. It is flake, clump, and smudge resistance. You can wear it all day long. Put it on in the morning and forget about it. And that's what I needed in the early years. It's clinically tested for sensitive skin. So if you think you have sensitive skin, try our mascara. Let us know how it works. Let your consultant know how it works. And she'll help you to find something else, or she'll give you your money back. It only costs you $18. So get with your consultant who has invited you here tonight to share this product. And I'm going to turn it over to our next guest. And where she is? There she is. Take it away, Julie. Jewell.
Thank you. My name is Jewell. And first of all, I do get to have the opportunity of sharing with you my favorite product, one that I would hope that never, ever would get discontinued in this company. So if you found out that you could only take one cosmetic item on an all-expense paid trip to a beautiful desert island, what would that one be? That one, for me, would be Extra Emollient Night Cream. And the reason it would be the one cosmetic item I would not leave home without is because it is great for your tone, from head to toe, from your toenail, cuticle area, your fingernail area, cracked heels, dry legs, dry knees, elbows, eye cream, throat cream, lip balm. It's a facial moisturizer and a hand cream, just adding a little water with it. It's a cream that my husband uses for the eczema and psoriasis he gets behind his ears and on his arms. It's known for diaper rash, cradle cap. It'll remove makeup. Just a warm washcloth, smear that on your face and wipe it off. It's great for stretch marks. It reduces or eliminates burn scarrings. It will remove grease from mechanic hands. I had a mechanic customer, and my husband used to be a mechanic, and it's great to remove that. It soothes the irritated skin from Retin-A products. Apply it to your face, around the hairline before you're going to have your hair colored. That way it won't stain. All for $18 with a money-back guarantee. And there are non-cosmetic uses that it's good for too, like adhesive removal, treatment to damaged hair before shampooing. It softens leather, shoes, boots, and baseball gloves. That's why Mary Kay bought that formula years ago, was because of the cowhide tanner story. And it can be used to shine the dashboard in your car, your tires, grease gears, all kinds of things. But for me, it's the one cosmetic item that I wouldn't leave home without.
Oh my gosh, I just learned so much from you, Jewel. I'm so excited that was your favorite product. Thank you for sharing. You're going to hear more from Jewel in just a second, but I'm going to share one of my favorite products, and that is our Silky Setting Powder and our All Over Powder Brush. Okay, so it's two products, but you kind of need this one to go with this one in order to use it properly. So I'm going to tell you about our Silky Setting Powder. This is the silky solution to a flawless finish. Now it's even easier than ever to experience the ultimate in powder perfection with Mary Kay Silky Setting Powder. This makeup multitasker helps even skin tone and blur minor imperfections while providing a matte finish that smooths your appearance and minimizes shine. Now, this is designed to extend your makeup wear. This innovative formula delivers the setting benefits you want without all the things you don't want, like mineral oil, wax, silicones, parabens, or fragrance, all free from those things. It's a plant-based emollient that contributes to a silky, whisper-light softness for increased comfort, decreased dryness. And it's reflecting the next generation in high-performance powders. Modern pigments reflect the global diversity and complement Mary Kay's full range of flawless face products. It comes in 12 different shades, and it's very easy to use. So you can wear it by itself as a, less is more kind of vibe. You just want to take some of your shine away, or it goes perfectly over any of our foundations, whether that's a CC cream, our matte wear, or our luminous wear foundations. Okay. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. You simply just flip it over, shake the powder into the cap. You take the cap off and you can see I have a little bit of powder in there. That's all you need. And then you use your all over powder brush. So the powder itself is 20. The all over powder brush is 16. And you just tap it in here and see that is way too much. So I just kind of tap it off and you just apply it on your face. Always go in a downward motion because we all have facial hairs and we want to lay them down so they're not as noticeable. But it removes your shine. It gives you a flawless finish. And it looks fabulous. Now, one tip I do want to give you about this is that this locks. My best friend has been my customer. I've been in business 22 years, and she's been my customer for just about that long. And she would travel, and her powder would be all over her bag. And then one time in the virtual world, I did an event. So, the virtual world just came out like 3 years ago when COVID happened. And I showed her that she could lock her powder just simply by twisting these guys. They lock. Boop. Did you hear it snap? It locks. And now no powder will come out when you travel. And she put in the comments, what? Like she's been traveling all this time with her powder getting all over the place. She didn't even know it locked. So please take that tip. It can lock and then you can travel with your powder and not waste any of it. Okay. So all over powder brush, silky setting powder. Absolutely love it. Removes your shine. It's so lightweight and it's fined so small that you hardly really feel it on you. But again, you could do just by the powder itself for just less is more, or apply it over any kind of foundation that you're already wearing. Now, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker. You got to meet her a little bit with the extra Emollient night cream. Oh my gosh, I love it. I just heard that you could add it to your body moisturizer, and I forgot to try it. I just learned that on Saturday. So Jewell Mull. Okay, she's formerly a legal secretary for 11 years prior to joining Mary Kay in November of 1979 for the purpose of wholesale buying and making a little extra money while being a stay-at-home wife of 59 years, mother of 2, grandmother of 5 granddaughters, and she became a director in 1989. This lady has been a star consultant, which is a quarterly goal that consultants strive for. 159 quarters. Consultants, are you listening to the consistency? 159 quarters. She has been in the National Court of Sales 25 years, receiving 3 diamond bracelets, 3 men's diamond rings, 16 women's diamond rings, an amethyst diamond necklace, an iPad, and cash when she didn't want the jewelry. She has been in the National Court of Sharing for 12 years, earning 9 diamond bumblebee pins. You'll see them on her lapel, 2 diamond bumblebee rings, cash, and 24 gold, 18 silver, and 51 bronze medals. Oh my goodness, Jewel, I have so much to learn from you. Okay, so what does that mean for our guests? That means that she's recruited 24 times. She's recruited 5 personal women in the month. 18 times she's recruited 4, and 51 months she has recruited three people, three personal team members in 1 month. She's been driving free since 1987, and she's currently a Premier Club director, which means that she drives the beautiful Chevy Equinox. She has earned the use of 16 years of free pink Cadillacs, 10 Premier cars, and 6 Grand Achiever cars. So that is 16 pink Cadillacs, 10 Equinox. I know they've changed through the years, but let's just say the value of an Equinox, and 6 Malibus, Chevy Malibus. She has led her unit to the 250,000, the 300,000, 350,000, and $400,000 unit club. That is retail sales in 1 year. She has received the company's Miss Go Give Award in April of 1997. That is the company's most coveted award because it's not based on your performance. Your peers nominate you for that, or how much you help them, whether or not you're financially rewarded. She's a recipient of the company's double and triple star achievement award. Oh my gosh, that means you have a beautiful diamond necklace. Her highest commission check for 1 month, not including her sales, was $10,475.18. But on top of that, she also received a $1,000 bonus. So it was a total of $11,475.18 in 1 month. She is proud of her 2 offspring sales directors, making her a senior sales director from Monument, Colorado. Please help me welcome, and I can't wait to hear her story, Jewell Mull.
Thank you. And I'm glad to be able to share my story, because usually there is someone who needs to hear something in an I story. So I will begin by telling you that 44 years ago, be 45 this October, I went to a Christian women's luncheon, and one of my girlfriends came in, and I looked at her face and I go, wow, I thought you said that you didn't want to be beautiful bad enough to do all that work. And she said, well, this didn't seem to be all that much. I said, what is it? And she said, Mary Kay. And I said, oh, I know about Mary Kay, but I said, you have cystic acne, and I had acne when I had a facial, many years prior to that. And I said, how can you use it? She goes, oh, well, they have a lot of new stuff that people haven't tried before. And I said, well, I wouldn't mind trying it again. Who came out to see you? She goes, you know what? Come home with me after the luncheon. And she's in the phone book, because I don't know her. She goes, she just was in the phone book. So I went home with her because I didn't think I knew anybody in Mary Kay. And so she flipped open the phone book and showed me who. I called her and I left a message saying I'd like to schedule an opportunity to have a facial with you. And I know it took quite a while for you to get with my girlfriend, but the sooner the better. And I'm under the care of a dermatologist, and if I could use this stuff, I could sell it. Well, I think that was the magic word, because she came to see me the next day. I was living in California. And so I just wanted to buy the product. And when I said sell it, I meant verbally sell it to my friends. I didn't mean sell it to make money. So when she came over and it felt good, I bought the basic skincare, began using it immediately, noticed the difference. And she did what she was supposed to, which was she called me in 2 days to see if I had any questions. And I said, no, everything seems to be working okay. And then she next was supposed to call me in 2 weeks, and she did call me in 2 weeks. And her question was, are you ready to sell it? And I said, no, I mean, I meant I could tell my friends about it, and sell them on it. She goes, so you would want me to make money on your friends that you tell about how wonderful this product is? And I said, well, yeah, because I'm not a salesman. I'm a secretary. I was a legal secretary. I'm not a salesman. And she said, if you had a girlfriend that said, I love the way you do your eyes, would you show me how to do your eye makeup? Would you show her? I said, well, of course. And she goes, if somebody says to you, I noticed your complexion and how it has improved, would you tell her what you used? I said, well, of course. And she said, that's all we do, is we just show our friends, tell our friends what we're doing when they compliment us too. And I said, oh, okay. So she told me all about, I could do half price. And I thought, you know what? since this stuff works for me, I know I'm going to use this for the rest of my life, period. So why not get it at a bargain? And especially if, I mean, I can choose to turn it into a money making, or I could, just use it for personal use because I use a lot of stuff. And so I signed up. I said, what if I don't like doing it? She said, just don't place an order. After a year, they'll drop you off. And I go, oh, okay, well, that sounds simple enough. So then I was waiting for my kit to come in. And she said, why don't you talk to 5 of your girlfriends and get them to schedule practice facials where you're practicing? And I said, oh, I could do that. I could do that. So I did. And I saw the kind of money that I could make. And I thought, okay, I could get this at the cost, but I could maybe sell enough that it would pay for my own. It wouldn't just be just my, discount buying. So I started doing that, and I was excited. I loved it. I loved what I was doing, is playing makeup with my girlfriends. And so then I started attending a couple of meetings, and then things started happening around the house that would indicate that my husband did not want to be home alone at night, or on the nights that I was home, that I would be on the phone. And I thought, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about that. So I got an answering machine. And if we were eating dinner and I got a call, it went to the answering machine. So that made a huge difference. And it took me till when my daughter became 16, got her driver's license, and became the taxi cab service that I had always been. And she was able to take herself to her activities, my son to his activities. And then I had the freedom to work my business during the daytime. I was no longer a legal secretary, and I wanted to make more money. And the reason I did want to make more money was I had kind of gotten the impression that Mary Kay could cause us to have a divorce. But I listened to lots of tapes, and Mary Kay said, if you lose your family on the climb to success, you are not successful. So I kept going that through my mind. What would it take? What does it take for me to be able to do this and not cause issues? So I had the taxi cab service. I went to one meeting in person a week, night, one skincare class during the week at night, and the rest of everything I did during the daytime and or on Saturdays. So that worked. And at a particular time when I got my checks were really nice, and we usually got them in the mail, I left it on the kitchen counter. And my husband came home from work, and he saw it. And he came into the office where I was, and he said, so when are you going to divorce me? And I said, what? And he said, you don't need me anymore. Not with the kind of money that you're making. And I said, this is till death us do part. And he said, okay, is my name on that bank account that you put all your checks in? Because I kept my business account separate from my personal account. And I said, yes. And he said, well, I saw a motorhome that I would like to have. Do you think that, is there enough in there I could buy a motorhome? And I said, yes, you can pay cash for it. Yes. And he said, oh, okay. And then the next year I bought and paid cash for him a new truck. So money didn't make a difference, as far as being able to pay our bills, but it afforded a lot of extra things. And that was important to me, is that I wanted to have my own money, because I had been a legal secretary for 11 years. I had a paycheck. I had my own money. And then all of a sudden I was put into a situation that the money coming in was my husband's, and he let me know that. Is I make the money in this house, and I will say how it's spent. Those were fighting words. And that's when I decided that it was time for me to start making money. But we had agreed that when we started having children, that I wouldn't work, that I would stay home and raise them. I would be able to go to all of their events and on their field trips and everything. And I was able to do that as a stay home mom. And also, then the same thing when we started having grandchildren. I got to go to grandparents that never had to ask a boss if I could take off to go to anything for the kids. So it took me 10 years before my daughter became a car driver and could help with all the taxi cab stuff. And then I became a director. I found out, I heard this, that the only person that was standing between me and success was the person that was looking at me in the mirror every day. And then I also heard that I am Mary Kay's employment agency. Mary Kay does not use an employment agency for this company to grow. That's what us beauty consultants and directors are. So I just knew that all I had to do was give a job description like an employment agency would, and then let the person decide if it was something for them. And that's how I earned, lots of diamond bumblebees, diamond rings, and it couldn't help but improve my confidence in myself. The products, as far as what it changed my face, because I was under the care of a dermatologist, I had seborrhea on my face, nowhere else but on my face, that it totally went away. And so giving confidence through our promotions, it was amazing. Plus being able to always be there for my kids and my husband. And, money isn't everything. I used to think all those diamonds were gaudy until they were for free. And I said, well, it's for free, it's for me. Sure, why not take them? And it's has allowed us to help our children and our grandchildren, even financially. And that's just something that I have found was important to us through the years. And you would never know my age. Nobody would ever guess my age. And all has to do with, I think it has a lot to do with confidence, but it also tremendously because of the dedicated use. And again, 44 years ago, I said yes. And I didn't think I knew anybody in Mary Kay. A gal that I traveled with to women's club luncheons was in Mary Kay, but she never told me she was. And we slept in the same hotel room together and we traveled together. And when I introduced myself as Mary Kay, beauty consultant, her mouth dropped. And I asked her afterwards why. And she told me. And it was like, I had no idea that I knew somebody because she never bothered to tell me that she was in Mary Kay. Anyway, that's my story. Hopefully it's something somebody needed to hear.
Wow, I am so thankful that we had you as a guest today because I'm sure that someone invited here today needed to hear just what you said. Because a lot of times we are put in a position where we don't speak. So at this time, I'm going to have Jerry Lynn to share with our guests how they can get started today.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Alicia, I will definitely share with them how they can get started with Mary Kay because you're going to be so excited that you decided to watch this broadcast tonight. Because for the month of March only, from March 1st to March 31st, you can start a Mary Kay business for just $10. That's right. You heard me correctly. $10. $10 gets you the e-start. It gets you credit card processing and a beautiful website maintained by Mary Kay Corporate that all your customers can shop on. You have 2 weeks to decide if that's all you need or if you want to add on our e-start plus add-on, which is sample pack for 30 faces, $45. You get enough samples for 30 faces. Or you can add on the Pro Star add-on, which is $90. You get this beautiful starter kit and over $400 worth of product. There is no better time to start a Mary Kay business than right now. You're going to be so happy that you decided to join us this evening. So if you have $10, just $10 that you could spend to change your future, go ahead and type start today in the comments. $10. What do you have to lose? So, if you heard anything at all that inspired you in Jewell's story, if you saw any products that you want to purchase from your beauty consultant, make sure you reach out to your beauty consultant, share some feedback about anything you heard in this event. I know she gets credit for you watching this event, so make sure that you get back to her and answer her follow-up questions. And then also in the comment section, go ahead and give us a letter grade, A, B, or C. A is absolutely sign me up. I'm ready to get started today and be the master of my future. B means buy me a cup of coffee. I happen to have Dunkin' here. Oh, I love your unicorn mug. So buy me a cup of coffee. I have a few questions and I need them answered before I say yes or no. You decide. And C means that I want to remain a happy customer, but I'm so grateful to know all this information so I can share it with anybody that I know that may be looking for an opportunity like this. So thank you so very much for your time tonight. Jewell, thank you for being our fabulous guest speaker. What a story to share. I love it. And Alicia, I always love to work with you, girl. I'll see you next week.